the Diddley-O, Folkios. This song that I'm about to do right here is requested by Coy Baird. Said, dang, I couldn't find the one that you did before, so could you do Radio Jam by Upchurch? For me, it's another one that makes me reflect when I was in school and didn't have to worry about much at all, the good times and not so good times I've had. Cool beans. Yeah, when you're in school, yeah, this is not too much you got to worry about. Then you get out on your own, you realize there's something called bills and stuff you got to pay. They don't realize it, do they? Yeah, I know they don't. But everybody has to face their reality, which, I mean, not everybody. Some people just... Anyway, I'm moving on from that. This is Upchurch. All right? And here you go.
Coming up next is this year's Summer Anthem, Radio Jam by Ryan Upchurch.
There was a time when I would drive to the county line in Daddy's truck, picking up girls with the tags expired. To a Dairy Queen day, doing under 35, jamming Big 98. With your hair in the wind, feet on the dash, a box of night crawlers and two poles in the back of a single cab. Just fishing for love through the radio jam. So let the radio jam. So let the radio jam. Was something with that new Justin Moore, bumping and buzzing off of some beers. Had like 2 Bud Lights in my stomach, blowing smoke but not inhaling. We just trying to be cool, trying to impress the cheerleaders at our old high school. We was doing burnouts, getting tickets, and the cops knew our first name. Game warden gave us tickets for night fishing down at Cheatham Dam. No San, no license, just a couple gallons of gas, and the love for summertime in that new hot track. There was a time when I would drive to the county line in Daddy's truck, picking up girls with the tags expired. To a Dairy Queen day, doing under 35, jamming Big 98. With your hair in the wind, feet on the dash, a box of night crawlers and 2 poles in the back of a single cab. Just fishing for love through the radio jam. So let the radio jam. So let the radio jam. I could talk to all the artists who came through my muddy speakers while I was tailgating in the field with both of my fists bleeding. Cause I just got in a fight and I thought I was gonna be in trouble. When I walked in Daddy's house, he looked at me and then he chuckled. He said, what's he look like? I said, I don't know, cause my adrenaline. Plus it was just me versus like 3 or 4 of them. But I didn't let them get me, I slammed one on his head. And Timmy chased the other guys with that wooden ball bat. Cause there was a time when I would drive to the edge of that county line. To a Dairy Queen day, doing under 35, jamming Big 98. With your hair in the wind, feet on the dash, a box of night crawlers, and 2 poles in a single cab. So let the radio jam. So let that radio jam. Let the radio jam. Let the radio
Loved it, man. That's what I'm saying. You know what you just got done saying in here about that's bringing you up a memory, what you did in high school and all that, Coy. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Now I feel like a lot of times I have a really good connection with, that's not just Ryan Upchurch, because y'all know I like him already anyway, how he just does the contrast between rapping and doing the country singing, whatever like that, but just a way of life as well, because the years that we spent down in Florida, you got adjusted to that. It almost seemed like it just became a natural knack for you to be that way. Like you got some folks that they're city folk. I mean, of course, we growing up in a big city, but you might have grown up in the big city, but it doesn't mean that that style of life or that lifestyle is something that you actually can like, you know, that you like to acclimate, that you like to acclimate to. Okay, so anyway, when we moved down to Florida, the years that we were there, what he's doing right here, I love absolutely that lifestyle, just laid back. A lot of times like that from the ancestry of mine, the Jamaicans, you know, they like that anyway, want to be laid back and chill. So the country life is something that they talk about all the time. I have some people that I've known of, that I met from there. I'm talking about in Florida, that this was the life right here. Their thing was, hey Ty, what you got going on this weekend? I'm like, oh, I'm not using a little bit chill. Oh man, we gotta go get some night crawlers and da 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 da. We gotta go out there and do some fishing, man. Do some, what they say, some good fishing. That's how they say it. I'm like, do some good fishing. Yeah, so what? But the thing is, when I always say to myself, like, man, I like to move too much, folks. As y'all can see, a lot of times I'm moving, rocking back and forth when I'm doing stuff. I like to move. I actually learned by moving too. My point in saying all that is this. I was just like, man, I'm not about just go down there and do no fishing, just be sitting. I can't just do that, you know. But what it is, when you go down there and do fishing, you are actually engaged in conversation with folks and doing different things. They got little games off to the side going. They might put their fishing pole inside of another rigged up redneck pole that they would put on the side. Like, I'm telling you what they would do. You know what flag poles go inside of? Some of them cats down there in Florida, they would take those and they bring these big old wooden pieces from off of train tracks, whatever like that, whatever you want to call them, like big joist looking things or wood beams, and they would put them down there on the creek, and they would embed them so deep in there that they end up taking those flag pole holders, whatever, and they would put those on those wood parts and put their fishing pole in there and just throw it out there and let it sit. Then they would go off and do other activities, playing horseshoe or whatever, or even been on a jet ski or something like that. And then if it pulls, then somebody pull it for them. So I'm like, oh, now I get it. There's other activities going on besides this. So my point in saying all that, look what they did. That drew up memories of what a lot of people in Florida that I was around that they did. And that's actually a lot of stuff that my son loved doing right there, was the fishing part. So it's like, it's crazy how the lifestyle that I had coming up, I can actually go from both sides. What I mean by that, I can sit there and relate a lot to the streets, the hood, the gangs, all that, the violence, the murders, the killings, all that. I can relate to it and understand it, know what emotion comes with it, know what atmosphere comes with that. And then at the flip side of it, because my mom is from Tennessee, that when we did a lot of our staying down there or being around that type of lifestyle, they did a lot of stuff like this. And then to move on to Florida, you know, it was just awesome just to see how you actually have a relation to both sides of that. But which side would I rather choose? Of course, it's going to be more the countryside, laid back, chill, all about having a good time, whatever like that, versus being in the city. But what I was saying about folks that are more like city folks, I got a sister that she loves city life. Like, she loves the city life. She loves the buildings and the traffic and all that. And not me. So anyway, really good pick right there. I like when stuff gets me to elaborate and reminisce on stuff that actually happened in the past that has something to do with doing stuff like this. And that, it's funny because I actually have a truck that I'm going to be getting lifted and putting me some 35s on there and all that. So yeah. Anyway, enjoy that. Everybody else, let me know what y'all think. Leave it in the comments below after this video. I'm Ty Smith, I'm a Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you through Jesus.
I'm a survivor.
Right here is most likely the next video that you're going to go to. If you are watching the premiere, this is going to lead you to the next reaction video. This one right here is most likely going to be the video you're going to watch that has stuff to do with me and my comedy stuff, different things that I do, all right?